Okay. No. Come back. Hit that again. What's the fastest way to look here? Go back to the. Applebee's all you can eat for just $15.99. That's $15.99 for all the double crunch shrimp, boneless wings, and riblets that you can eat. That's unlimited value for $15.99. Applebee's all you can eat for $15.99. Want to get more done with one sheet? That balance. While ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Valley keeps working even when wet. Can your paper towel do all that? Valley, put your finger up. News tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live welcomes the iconic Tom Hanks actor, writer, and comedian Eric Andre. Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight on ABC. All right, time to look at who's sharing buckets. Brought to you by KFC Lakes. Well, it's the short burst when Wendy goes out of the game, and it does not take long for the Knicks to recognize it. Right here, Verlander is down. Jones, he's got the first step advantage. Over Burnett now for Bucks, and this is an incredibly difficult shot, but his mind is free to go in there without Wendy on the court. One more time. Clarkson turning the corner, and there's no weak side help back there. And now you see Victor Wembanyama on the floor to try to stop some of that. Still a very small headline, and probably the tallest thing out there. And Mike picks up Brunson. Yo, okay, Flood coming on in. Let y'all get in here real quick. I'm gonna let everybody get in here for me. Say something. Yeah, come on in. The Knicks winning tonight. I'm talking about y'all vote, man. I'll be right back. Y'all vote, by the way, man. Just Knicks game. You know what I mean? I can't show the game, but y'all can hear the game. Can't show it, but y'all can hear it. Be right back. Oh, everybody going for the Spurs. You can't go for the Spurs tonight. Ain't no Spurs tonight, baby. Ain't no Spurs tonight. Excellent transition defense for the Spurs. Brunson, long three-pointers. First lead of the night after trailing by 12. Wendy, ball on the floater. Penny, back to him. He steps back. He draws a three. Knocks that one down. First three-pointer for Wendy. He's got 12 points. Well, Brunson first gets his lead. Look, on the one hand, that's a nice job by Wendy down, but relocating and staying balance for that second touch. And it can't look. Brunson telling Clarkson to go through. Now waiting for his three. Here's the second over. Up there with Penny. Got back to four. Brunson on the drive. Slips inside. Puts it up. Shot will go. Parker had lost it. Next up by Hawk. Castle's going to return for the Spurs. Jalen Brunson has not had too many opportunities to just stand there and throw one up at that kind of time. Victor Wembanyama, a little casual, getting out there. What it do, man? What it do, Pete? 75%. Oh shit, Wingby. This ball is going to go against the Spurs.
Oh, man. Come on with that shit, man. Y'all trying to hurt my nigga, man. God. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's some bullshit right here, dog. 54, San Antonio, New York Knicks 50, baby.
This is a good box out, but then you put your body on the line. You know what's at stake here.
For flagrant. What they do? Kong Hung. What's happening, Kong? How you doing, bud? Let me see.
Either way, it's Castle's second foul. Mark Davis in his 28th year, the crew chief on the right. John Goble in his 19th year on the left.
Gotta give me a charger.
His 18th season. First finals game for Curtis Moore. That's a huge deal for NBA rep. Congratulations to Curtis. Here's Mark Davis.
Upon review, it's been determined that there was no unnecessary contact, and none of the criteria were fully found to keep themselves, and there was no wind-up with the speed.
They cheating today.
And no foul.
They cheat.
I agree with it. I didn't see the wind-up myself either. I think the wind-up is the speed up to run through the hole like he's a running back. There was no avoiding. He wasn't trying to navigate. He decided to run
They
through.
cheating like a mom.
The defensive player. To me, that's the same as drawing an offensive foul.
No, they cheating, man.
It doesn't necessarily.
They cheating tonight. We already see that. We already see they want to cheat for the Knicks tonight, baby. But it's all good. They want to cheat for San Antonio, I mean, in New York. But it's all, we going to get that dub anyway. Spike Lee. Spike Lee. We finna get that dub tonight. Mark my words, young Spike Lee. What y'all? Oh, okay. So y'all vote, man. Y'all vote. Y'all comment, man. Y'all say something. What it do, chat? What it is? What it is? What it was? What it will be? MVP. Back up.
And we're so used to seeing him be so efficient from the field. It hasn't been there yet in this series, but it feels like he's starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here as we wind down the second quarter. Allen's nuts it away to steal. And Anobi has a poke away. Right there to pick it up. Gets inside and lays it up and in. Hart's got 10 points. In the first two games, he had 3 total points. The whole is the role players step up. At home, Josh Hart has had amazing stat line, but this is the first time that he's really impact that game from the scoring side. Mignogna fights, searching, pulls back, jump shots, and that's good. His second field goal. In the Knicks right now, 25 points between Anunoby and Hart. In a game like this, to get that type of production in the first half, critical for the Knicks. Back up top, they swing it, Anunoby. When he closes, Anunoby with the slam. The Thunder is giant for OG Anunoby, and it's time again. The deja vu from game 2, it's the exact same play for the closeout by Wemby. Anunoby eats up that space and then uses his power at the rim. Castle Wemby calling for it. Spins, leads, back shot, can't get it. A foul. Anunoby in his second personal. And RJ, we talked about not backing up the jab step. Wemby certainly does it right there, but Anunoby just saw him overextend, and at that point, he knows he is not going to be able to recover from that distance when his weight was going forward to that extent. He is becoming again such an offensive force. Meanwhile, look at another strong start here to game 3. Spurs back up by 1.
Here it is. This is game 2. It's almost the same play, except on that one, he had to hesitate, bump him to keep Wemby from being able to jump. He had to beat a little bit more cleanly tonight.
But as a slasher, give me that guy on my hip versus him coming over the weak side where I'm looking at. I'm more confident of the drive when I know where he is or he's on my side versus looking for him as I'm attacking.
And to go. Here in the second. Bounce passes on in. Wemby looks to help. There's a double team. Takes it out hard. To Brunson. Face. Drives. Brunson back up top of Hart. Hart's going to try another 3. Got it! Josh Hart has suddenly come alive from downtown. He's got 13 points with 3 3-pointers. That's all nerve and will on the part of Josh Hart. To step up like this and his 3-point shooting. Hassel drives. Hassel spins. Flips it up. Wild shot. Won't go. Here comes Hart. Back to Brunson. They kick it out the corner. And only on the drive against Wemby. Back up top. Brunson. Long 3-pointer.
Let's go. New York, baby. Told y'all, folks. New York tonight. Come on, man. New York tonight, baby. What y'all talking about?
Possession if you're the Knicks. Take this momentum into the second half.
Brunson runs off Castle. He's done such an excellent job on him so far in the first couple of games. Brunson drives again. Goes inside. Stops. Leads. Pass to Towns. Layup. And it's stuck. It'll be a good ball unless they call the foul. Couldn't hear a whistle.
How is that not a foul?
I believe they are going.
It was so loud in here you couldn't hear a whistle.
So Towns will shoot free throws. Great up fake. He gets both Fox and Wemby to fight. And there you see here Fox with that slap across his wrist. Fox's first foul. Down 7 points.
We going home, baby.
See the numbers. First couple of games out of play. He's become a playmaker and excellent defense. Presented by Kia. They are here at Patterson Square Garden.
Y'all don't think the Knicks gonna win? Y'all tripping.
Charles is getting real friendly with Ernie.
My one watcher, my 2 watchers. What they do?
This will be their 14th free throw of the first half. Spurs have taken 8. And once again, it's been a very physical game. Jeremy Silva is in for defense on the flat. Nice Towns knocks it down for the Spurs.
Knicks, baby. Block that shit. No, sir. Strap. Strap. Clamped up.
10-1 run. And outscored by 18 here in the second period. San Antonio's 12-point lead is gone. 2 quarters complete, a 7-point net lead. Time for the deep dive with AI mode and Google search. 15 for Wembanyama. 15 for Brunson. 7-point lead for the home team.
Dive deeper on defense with AI mode in Google search. And
We get commercial breaks. We getting everything, man. We gonna make sure y'all get everything but the view of the game. You feel me? So y'all can sit back here to commentate. I'm gonna commentate. The second half gonna get played. We gonna ride this thing out, man. You gonna see these New York Knicks get this number 3. You know what I'm saying? Game 3. We're going to get them back with the game, folks. I'm going to get my bread from these folks. We're going to keep it rolling. You hear me? I appreciate you, Jalen Brunson, man. I appreciate them boys. Y'all done got me paid, man. I appreciate y'all. So, Knicks, keep it up. Go Knicks, baby.
Where are the hardest arenas to play? The altitude in Denver is no joke. Playing in Denver, you're like, welcome to the pressure cooker. Intersection of history. I didn't like seeing that footage in my entire
Home auto, State Farm is there to assist. I'm a big assist guy myself. Oh, yo. Assist off? Assist off. Sequence. Yeah. With State Farm, you can file a claim right on the app. Yeah, State Farm can help you get this up. Nice. Did you just assist my assist? I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that either. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. And 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
At Wingstop, it's all about flavor. Cooked fresh, made to order. Every bite hits different. And the range, you already know. Wingstop is here.
I'm not giving up.
Richard, I am selling the building.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay
Or not.
So your game, baby.
FX is the Bear. The final season premieres June 25th on FX and Hulu.
Well, in the first half of this game, this play is dirty, will be pivotal. It has been so far. Because after that happened, it touched off a New York run that has the Knicks on top of the Spurs 64-57 after 24 minutes. And it's NBA halftime presented by Kia from Madison Square Garden here in New York. Ernie Johnson, Draymond Green, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. When that happened, you looked at it as a 4-point game. I said, oh, it's on top. I said, it's a turning point in the game. I said, Ernie, that's a turning point. They had a 4-point lead. I said, there's two things about this play. Number one, you got the lead and the ball. There's no need for it. But you know what really pissed me off about the play, Ernie? And Dre, Shaq, and Kenny know this. You have to know who you can intimidate on other teams. You just don't piss Brunson off. It's like, we, Shaq, and Kenny, and Dre, we know who's soft on other teams. You're not going to intimidate Mr. Brunson. You're just wasting fouls, giving them momentum.
A wise man once said, let a sleeper dog lie.
That's right. Who was that wise man?
There's a bunch of them.
Halftime highlight presented by Kia. Look, this is a familiar script in his series. Hot start for the San Antonio Spurs, and then the Knicks reeling them in. They had a 42-point second quarter, which is the highest quarter in their finals history. 42. Look at the field goal percentage. Damn.
Yeah, this is a really high level game played on both ends of the court. For me, initially I was gonna run to the board if I did. Castle.
That's a watch that first step.
Yeah, first step to the doozy.
Run to the board when you do it.
Please do it. However, at the start of the game, I said, this is a game where someone has to emerge and do something different other than Brunson or Wembanyama. It was Castle early, and he was really impressive. But for the New York Knicks, it was Jason Hart. He did something Josh Hart, with something that was uncharacteristic of something he had not been doing. And he had not been scoring the ball. He had been affecting the game, but not from the scoring. So today, Josh Hart is the X factor and the catalyst.
3 points in the first 2 games, 13 in the first half of this one, and OG Anunoby's been a man too.
OG Anunoby's been huge. You know what OG looks like tonight? He looks like the guy that went out before injury. Before he went out with injury, he was one of the best players on their team. And you look tonight, you know, he's shooting the ball well, taking advantage of mismatches. He's the one guy who has a size advantage over just about anyone who's going to guard him outside of Wemby. And then he always gets it done defensively and make huge energy plays. This is a huge three. This is when they took their first lead. And right here, this is the second game in a row. He takes Wemby, puts him on his hip, and dunks the basketball. And to me, that's a mentality thing. I always talk about guys in series swinging the series like Kenny's been talking about. And right now, OG Anunoby is swinging this series for the New York Knicks.
17 in the first half to support Brunson's 15 and 9 by Cat. Meantime, Wemby's got 15. He's 6 out of 10 from the floor. What caught your eye in the first half?
All right, so I love that he's playing with energy, enthusiasm, and effort. They got out to a great start. They didn't keep that lead. But listen, this is what you're going to see today. I like that move right there. You got to let those little marchers know.
No, it's all that. Come on, man. You can't do that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Get your little ass off. Yes, you
No,
can.
no, you can't do that.
Ernie, listen to me.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
I'm a guy that's won multiple championships. Some people want to win by tactics. Some people want to win by killing.
You don't play the way
You keep doing it. I ain't no dirty player. So get your little ass out the way. I'm not winning by tactics, Ernie. I'm busting your ass.
You don't hear me go out there.
Yes, you can. He did it. He did it.
And you know what we're going to do?
He
Get
did
his
it.
ass swept by Wednesday night.
That's all right. You play with heart and you play with energy.
Yeah, I wish the Knicks would get the ball and call out the towels a little bit more. He scored pretty much every time he touched it. But listen, man, I told you that this series is a wrap.
Think it's a wrap.
Oh, hell,
You're down 5.
Guaranteed.
Halftime. Down 5.
Down 6. Down 7.
Down 7. Down 7. Oh,
I think it's over.
I think it's over. I'll put my house against your logo.
Yeah, she's going to sack the line. Well, my it was a 14-3 run to close out the first half. And as the New York Knicks up 7, looking for a 3-0 lead. We've been competing with Cardi B here. We lost. Hey, I don't know if those B's. There might be Cardi B's. I'm sure I'm doing love it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be. I don't know who said that, though. I know it wasn't Jay. You got the wrong initials.
Chat.
How far we go.
We do chat.
So for those who are strong, those who
For your boy.
the world of greater awaits. Greater journeys, greater experiences, greater memories. The first ever Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Cricket 5G is so fast. So blazing fast. Everything else won't be compared.
You're on cricket.
The closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if you just booked that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.com. Yeah.
Play for the Ultras? Safe out of the billboard.
Because sometimes we feel guilty. more love than humanly possible when you feed a Hill's scientifically proven formula. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Introducing B&A Rewards, a new loyalty program that grows with you and celebrates what you do. Like taking a big step, a big trip, or a little ride. Open or enroll your Bank of America checking account to get started. B&A Rewards. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Introducing the new $10 Crispy Parm Pan from Pizza Hut. It's the original pan you love, taken to the next level. That crispy golden brown crust with a cheesy crunch. Try a $10 medium crispy parm pan for a limited time, only at Pizza Hut.
This summer, watch the greatest stories.
I believe in you.
The biggest action, including the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Final. Live with the Disney Plus Hulu and ESPN bundle.
It's my first day of work and I need to make a big impression.
If you're not willing to sacrifice, the exit is right there.
Someone bring a gurney.
Live from the NBA Finals, NBA Halftime is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires.
Kia.
Says
Movement
no.
that inspires.
You shall see.
Raised from an 8th-generation farm in Dallas County. Fighting for Alabama is in her blood. He knows what it takes to protect our way of life, our God-given liberties, and the right of our state to make its own decisions. And she has the grit to do it. That's why she has the support of farmers, cattlemen, forest leaders, the NRA, and law enforcement. Catherine has stood with President Trump since day
What's
one.
up, Jackson?
Trump conservative. Vote Catherine Robertson for Attorney General June 16th. How did I get here? Shooting all the action despite vision loss from my AMD. It started when Vabysmo opened up my world. I was worried when I started to lose my sight. My doctor recommended Vabysmo. Vabysmo is different. It's the only treatment thought to block 2 causes of wet AMD. So I'm back doing what I love, knowing that Vabysmo improves vision. And there's a chance for up to 4 months between treatments.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection, active eye swelling, or are allergic to it. Vabysmo could cause eye infection, retinal detachment, temporary increase in eye pressure, and uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke or severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. Report changes to vision or eye pain to your doctor or retina specialist right away.
Now, I'm bringing it all into focus. Open up your world with Vabysmo.
Trust the #1 prescribed FDA-approved treatment for wet AMD and diabetic macular edema. Ask your retina specialist about Vabysmo.
All right, does that feel good?
Yeah.
Good to go?
Learning to ride a bike is a nostalgic memory so many people share. That moment where you've mastered balance and you're finally taking off on your own. It's freedom, it's possibility, it's confidence. As a parent, you get to see your child break through and be independent. That's what the Guardian brand is all about. With Guardian Bikes, we offer the safest and easiest bikes to learn, grow, and make lasting memories.
Tonight, Alicia went to 4 engagement parties. She's done bringing a forced smile as her +1. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I do to Fruity Sweetness. When cereal hits the spot.
the battery on his mic's not going to run out because he doesn't say much. He is quiet and chill off the court, but a demon on. As the Knicks fans watching him score 17 points in the first half. Watch parties throughout the tri-state area. And in the boroughs here in New York City, and of course the fans, including the celebs here courtside. Knicks were down 12 and now lead by 7 as we get set to start the third quarter. Why are they so hungry? Well, it's been 53 years since the title, a couple of near misses, but they've endured a lot of losing seasons, so the hunger from the fans is there. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, a great start, but up by 12 once again, playing some terrific basketball. Legs, what turned it around in that second quarter?
Well, they got their offense going by attacking the lane and then hit full throttle. 42 points in that second quarter on 73% shooting for the Knicks.
Brunson had 15 points, 3 assists. Castle going again. Ripping down 15 points, 4 rebounds. Castle was terrific in that first half. Ball goes out of bounds. And Spurs will have it as we go to Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to associate head coach Sean Sweeney coming out of the locker room, asked him what they have to get back to, and he said our style of play offensively just changed. He said for the most of the first half, we were putting pressure on the rim, and then we lost some of that. We got to stick to putting more pressure on the rim, and defensively, he said they got going from the three-point line, so we've got to do a better job of limiting their looks. I asked him about the vibe. He said we're ready to go.
All right, that's Slick says we need to be the head coach in Orlando next year. Congratulations to him. Terrific coach for the opportunity of a lifetime. And Champagne cuts it 5. Champagne with the second field goal. Ball poked out of bounds. Last time by Wembanyama. 10 to shoot for the Knicks.
Pressure out extended. You've already seen that first 2 trips. They got a strip on Brunson on their first trip, and there you see, again, all 3 Spurs defenders out by midcourt, making it difficult.
For Castle, good ball denied. And a bad pass from Teddy. That's all we use of Castle ball.
100%. And also the pressure on the ball. Carl Anthony Towns can't really tee it up as much as he liked, but that's still a difficult pass.
Castle's going to be NBA All Defense sooner rather than later. Wembanyama, the defensive player of the year, tied up nicely. Gets it out to Champagne, and Champagne drills it and a foul. Brunson's going to pick up the second and a chance for a 4-point play for Champagne.
Are they going to review this?
Well, they're walking over to the scores table.
Yeah. I mean, he's acting. He couldn't see it from this angle. He's acting as if he did roll his ankle.
We reviewed this closeout to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Champagne, Brooklyn born. Played at Bishop Lockwood High School. That's where Mark Jackson played.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not a hostile act on that closeout by Brunson.
He played a lot of games on this court as well. Played his college ball at St. John's.
That's an interesting one. You don't typically see the defender turn his back to the shooter to where his foot came down on Jalen Brunson's calf area.
Well, you still have to determine this closeout was reckless, and therefore Brunson will be assessed a flagrant foul. No anymore.
Anytime one of the feet go towards the shooter, that's usually he doesn't like the call.
Well, and that's the thing. You've got to give him that landing zone. It didn't look like it in the first replay, but anytime in any of your body, if they land on it, unless you have an unnatural shooting motion with Champagne, this is his pretty normal shooting motion. So used to seeing the shooter come down with his foot on top of the foot of the closeout defender. That time Brunson completely turned his back to him. Still determined that he did not give him enough landing area.
And big call, obviously, in the playground. Free throws in possession. Yeah, Penny in the game now with 8 points. He's had some magnificent games. Misses that free throw. So on this, because it's a 3-pointer, it's 1 shot to make 2, and then possession. Michael Champagne was saying the other day, he's a New Yorker, we went to San Antonio, he said, man, the pace is so slow. And now it's his favorite thing about San Antonio, the things getting too quick here for yours. Some possession. Castle left wide open. 3-pointer. Can't get it. And over the rebound. Well, a lot of openings there. Brooks gets inside. Back up top, and over. Castle switches.
Good basketball, Jackson. Basketball, Jackson.
Inside, shot off the glass, can't get it. Push the rebound. Brunson gets it back, puts it up and in. Josh Hart helped that play by making it difficult for San Antonio to get the rebound. Penny lines it up, can't get the ball over the middle. Come on, Penny. Giannotti coming in there, even though he didn't get it clean, he stopped Victor from getting an offensive rebound. Giannotti wants to get to the rim. Attacking the rim time and time again. He's got 19. Well, he's so decisive, but on that trail, he should not be able to catch it at 28, 30 feet and get to the rim without anybody stepping in front. Good awareness. Spins, drives, layup, no good, but a foul. The Sly Fox now will get a couple of free throws.
Yeah, I mean, this is just OG Anunoby trailing the play. He takes a quick glance. He knows that Castle doesn't have the angle for him. Champagny clears out, and one more glance at Wemby there at the end, and he realizes he can't get over there. That's the play you were talking about, Mike, where Josh Hart was engaged with Castle and it freed up Jalen Brunson to just go pick up that loose ball off the glass.
He's first. Fox coming off that 24 game in game 2. The loss overshadowed his bounce back.
I'm finna roll up, so don't worry. Jackson, you hooping, man?
That's his best game since turning the ankle. Tonight, 6 points, 6 assists.
Young Jackson, you hooping?
Brunson drives, spins, gets inside. Looking nice. Chandler Paul knocked away, picked up by Castle. Sensational defense. The cell foul by Hart. Yeah, to your point, like that defense right there. They're starting their offense with 8-9 seconds. And now Jalen Brunson is forced to go to one-on-one with an elite defender in front of him. He has no angle, no place to actually make something happen.
Yeah, RJ, no one else touched the ball in this possession. That's just a lot of work for your point guard. He picked up by 2 different defenders. The amount of energy that he expended just on that one possession, that's difficult against a great defense. As you can see, they swim it and then now they're off and running. And they've had nothing in transition tonight to that.
They have multiple players who can put that kind of pressure on.
Oh, they have an entire bench of guys. You have guys, even when you look down their bench, the amount of players that come in, Harper does it. There's so many players that they allow to play physical on that defensive end, and they just turn different guys at once.
The Celtics are there, back to 1. Castle now smothering Bridges. And an open. Step back. Really went for the fake. Mark runs it again. And a foul away from the ball because Anunoby gets knocked down.
And a no bid. And a no bid. And a no bid.
He grabbed first and then
No bid, but a bid.
back to try to get caught, and Victor Wembanyama down to have the first contact on that. That's why he gets missing.
Yeah, rock with me, man. Rock out with me.